Alright, hey, what's going on everybody? Landon here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today, guys, we are doing something really special, as you can tell by the title. Today is the very first episode of Mod Showcase Monday. I don't know if that's going to be the name that will stick, but for right now, it is good enough. So guys, I'd like to welcome you all to the series. Every Monday, we will be showcasing a brand new mod. Hopefully it turns out, and if you guys like this idea or want to see more mods showcased on my channel, make sure you hit that like button. It tells me that you want to see more mods, and also, I would like if you guys comment down below a mod that you would like to see me showcase. So before I ramble on for too long, let's get started. So for today, guys, we will be doing the inventory. Ooh, what is he doing here? Today we will be doing the inventory pets mod. So this mod basically adds a ton of little guys into your game that'll let you do some awesome things. So for example, the slime pet saves you from certain death. Its favorite food is golden apples, and it's a legendary type pet. So these pets are scaled by tiers. It's simple, common, legendary, something like that. And these pets also aren't cheap. Some of them, well, each and every one of these pets requires a diamond ingot and a gold ingot. Also they require their food that they eat. So the food that they eat, this guy eats golden apples. So that is pretty ridiculous. This guy will save you, so he is legendary tier, but he eats golden apples. So guys, before I ramble on again, let's get into the mod and showcase what these little guys can do. Alrighty, welcome back. So the first animals, little inventory pets that we'll be showcasing today are the common peaceful pets. So the peaceful pets are exactly how they sound. They're the sheep, they're the chickens, they're the pigs, they're the cows, they're the squids, they're anything that's really not gonna hurt you in Minecraft, just your everyday farm animal. The wolf isn't in here. I don't even know, honestly, if the wolf is in... No, actually the wolf isn't in the mod yet, but the ocelot is in here. So to start off, let's start with the pig pet. So the pig pet, guys, its favorite food is the carrot, and what the pig can do is it gives you bonus hunger saturation. It can eat poisonous foods. It gives you pork chops every once in a while, and its favorite food, like I said, is a carrot. So this guy eats around 2 times a day, which really isn't that much, but it's an alright pet. So you may not be thinking right now that this pig is very good, and you're right, these pigs are bad in general, but this pig, you find him pretty often in chests, so he's not that rare. You can craft him, and the crafting recipe should show up about right now. But so yeah, let's show off this pig. So if I eat the steak, normally this steak will run out pretty quick. So if I run around and I jump without this pig in my inventory, this steak saturation, you can see I still have like half a chunk gone. Well, this steak saturation would normally run down a lot less. So with this pig in your inventory, and I forgot to say, you have to have the animals in your inventory. With this pig in my inventory, I am able to eat a lot less food than normal. So this guy really does help out in the end game. If you want to go like running around forever, you can just eat some steak and have this pig in your hotbar, and you will be fine. So the second pet is the sheep pet. What the sheep pet does is it gives you slow fall, gives you wool. The food it eats is wheat, of course, because it's a farm animal, you know, and it eats around twice a day. The recipe should pop up right about now, but this sheep is pretty cool. I mean, I would honestly rate the pig a little bit better, but the slow fall, what it does is if you jump off of here, you'll take no damage. You'll take no fall damage if you have the sheep pet, which is really cool. It's like the same thing as... What mob doesn't take fall damage? It's like the same thing as the wolf. I think the wolf doesn't take fall damage, or the enderman. And so yeah, this sheep really isn't anything special, so let's go on to the next guy. Alright, so this guy is the third pet of the day. This guy is the cow pet. His favorite food is wheat. He eats around twice a day. One cool thing that he does is he removes negative potions effects. But another really cool thing that he does, guys, is if you have him in your inventory, or if you have him in your hotbar, while you also have an empty bucket in your hotbar, it will eventually fill up with milk. So if I keep running around, this bucket of milk will eventually become a milk bucket, which is pretty cool. But I think the coolest thing about this cow is that if you have a negative potion effect, hold on, let me hop into game mode real quick. Game mode 1, okay, there we go. And let me grab a negative potion effect, just so I could prove that this guy works. So it's not splash damage of harming, but here we go. poison effect. So let's go back into game mode. If I take this poison pot and I throw it in the air and it lands on my forehead, it's instantly gone. There's no poison effect. So this is really good if you're in a cave and you're fighting cave spiders, something along those lines. This cow will really help you out. The third to last peaceful pet is the chicken. The chicken is really cool, and he is probably one of my favorites just because the chicken gives you a speed boost. So this guy, he eats seeds. He eats about twice a day. It's about twice a day, I'm pretty sure, for almost every single one of these guys. But he eats only seeds, so that's really easy to find. And if he gives you the speed boost, I mean, why not? The chicken literally gives you speed 4, so you can run around like friggin' Flash and not even give any fudges about anything. So the chicken definitely is pretty high on my list. And yeah, guys, comment down below by the end of this mod showcase which mob was your favorite. So without further ado, let's keep this chicken in our heart bar. I actually really like him because he's fast, but let's go on to the next guy. So the next guy, second to last, is the squid. So what the squid does is it gives you water breathing, which is really cool. It gives you underwater night vision, and he also gives you a swim boost. So if you guys are in the mood to raid any water temples or anything like that, I don't even know if water temples are in 1.7. I don't think they are, but if you just want to go swimming, you know, just a casual swim, pop this squid in your inventory and jump in some water. So as you can see, I have night vision 2, water breathing 2, and speed. Hold on, wait, do I still have speed 4? No, I don't. Okay, well, I still am really incredibly quick in water. Let me go under the tide. But yeah, look how fast I am in water. It's a little bit faster than normal, which is really nice, and you can just go underwater all day. So if you go on the bottom and sprint, you are freaking faster than this chicken. I'm pretty sure you are really, really quick. But my friends, the squid is cool and all. He eats fish twice a day, of course. But last up for the peaceful mobs is the ocelot. So the ocelot, I think you have all have seen, and oh, that's giving me like a heart aneurysm. The ocelot you have all seen, I'm pretty sure, in Preston's crazy craft. The ocelot is really cool. So the two main things that he does, he eats fish, but he also scares away creepers and gives you night vision. So let me go in my inventory and get out a creeper. Here, creeper. Where are you, creeper? There we go. Okay, so if I put a creeper down without this guy in my hotbar, the creeper. Oh, he despawns. I forgot. It's on peaceful. Okay, the creeper will stay by me. But if I take out this ocelot and I get in my inventory, the creeper runs away like a mad cow. If I hold out this ocelot, the creeper, all of the creepers around me are literally just gone. So this ocelot is really good if you guys want to go caving, or if you're building your base that you don't want to get destroyed. So yeah, let's move on to another selection of pets. The snow golem pet is the first of the mob category for these special pets. The snow golem is really cool. He gives you snowballs every once in a while. I think it's like 5 a day, which isn't that bad. It's pretty cool if you want to start your own snow biome. But he also does something really cool. The snow pet is definitely my favorite when it comes to games such as Sky Wars, because look at this. Boom. You can hit some animal or mob and they will go flying in the air. Literally shoot so far. Look, I can just keep pinataing this sheep all day and now he is dead. So the snow golem, he eats twice a day, of course. I don't know why I keep saying this. And he also eats pumpkins. So the snow golem really, really is cool. If I could get any mob in here, or probably any mob in here, on my Sky Wars team, I definitely would pick this guy. The second of the special mob category is the magma cube pet. So the magma cube pet really isn't that special. I mean, he is really special if you're in the nether, but in the overworld, he really isn't that important. I would take him to go caving, and here is why. The magma cube pet, well, I guess it does. But the magma cube pet gives you fire resistance, and it gives you the ability to walk on lava. So that means that this guy will basically save you anytime you ever fall in lava, or if you're in the nether and you want to travel really fast, you can just place down some, well, not place down some lava, you can just hop in some lava and you'll be fine. You're able to walk on lava, which is really cool. I don't know if it walks faster if you're in a big group, probably not, but it's still really cool. The magma cube pet, I wouldn't rate him as my top, but some of you guys may really like this about him. He eats nether quartz, so it's not really that expensive to feed him, and of course, he eats twice a day. The gas pet is also a really cool one. I know how earlier I said that the snowman was probably one of my favorite for my Sky Wars team, but I may have to reconsider. The gas pet is really, really, really cool. So what the gas pet does is, it's pretty obvious. He shoots fireballs. Boom, look at there. That is crazy awesome. He has 3 uses per every time he eats. So let's shoot a couple more times. Hey sheep, how's it going, my man? Ow! Hey! That sheep has like a force field on or something. He just literally caught my fireball and shot it back at me. Oh, now he's on fire. Look at there. That's what you get. Can I hit him again? Can I hit? Oh, shoot him. Oh, man. Right direct impact. And as you guys could see, after I shot my 3 shots, that blaze powder that was once in my inventory is now gone because my gas pet did end up eating it. So, boom, there we go, another shot. If I get hit by this thing one more time, I am literally dead. And this fireball is so fun to use. It does use blaze powder, so it's kind of expensive unless you have a grinder. But this is literally so much fun. The Iron Golem is probably one of my favorite pets when it comes to survival games. I know I said the gas beforehand would be pretty cool, but the Iron Golem, in my opinion, is probably even cooler. So what the Iron Golem does, of course, he eats iron. He eats twice a day. I know I say this for every single one of them, but he does eat iron, and my favorite part about him is just take a moment to think. So the Iron Golem in your head probably looks like a big beefcake. He's probably like Hulk Hogan. I do not know why I just said an Iron Golem's Hulk Hogan. But anyways, he probably is like Hulk Hogan in your mind, just a giant tank that goes around just stomping on everything. I just accidentally used him. So I guess that's a better time than never to use him. So the Iron Golem, what he does is he gives you a really cool shield effect. So if I use him again and I jump down, he will give me 10 absorption hearts. So that is literally twice your amount of health. You get 3 uses per time, but that 10 absorption hearts really does pay off if you're in a pickle. If you need to get in a fight or you just are too lazy, if you're fighting like the Ender Dragon or a Wither or something especially, this guy definitely does come in handy. He will just, it's just crazy. You're like Godzilla stomping on Tokyo. I almost said Tokyo. The spider is really cool because as you can see, I am now jumping around very, very high. So the things that the spider gives you is jump boost. You're able to climb on walls. Let me demonstrate that right here. You're able to climb on walls. He gives you string every once in a while, which is really cool. And you can also hang on a wall. I totally just missed that. Let me build that up again. Let me see if I can jump and hit the side of this wall so that way I can demonstrate. A gas ball might have accidentally blown that up, but no biggie. So let me get up here and ooh, and I jump, and look, you can see I can climb straight up the wall once I get up there, and I can also stay stationary if I shift. So that is really, really cool. This spider, he eats raw beef, so if you have a cow farm, you literally can just, you know, use the spider wherever you go. He eats twice a day, of course, which is pretty cool. So you never really run out of this guy. You can just jump all day. If you need string to go fishing or get a bow, you can definitely have that too. And, yeah, so the spider's really, really cool, but he is nowhere near as cool as the next 2 that you guys are about to see. So the second to last pet in the mob category is the Enderman pet. So what the Enderman pet does, he's not like the 4th Hokage. He can't really, oh, I guess he can. I was gonna say he can't really just left click and TP around, but I found out wrong. So the Enderman, as you can see, is really, really cool. You point and click, I'm guessing, and you TP towards that location. Another really cool thing that this Enderman pet does is if you get low on health, he will automatically TP you away. So let's jump in this lava. I do not recommend doing this, but, oh, as you can see, the Enderman pet just instantly TP'd me away. This is not, oh, that wasn't good. So, the Enderman pet eats, hold on, let me respawn, hopefully I'm near there. Yeah, I am. So, the Enderman pet, he eats obsidian nuggets, which have their own special crafting recipe. They will be on the screen, as you can tell. And, so yeah, the Enderman pet is really cool. And all of these guys are honestly really cool. I recommend that you guys come download this mod pack immediately. It is a great mod pack, but the Enderman pet definitely is not as cool as the Creeper. So, if you guys are anything like me, you will definitely love this last one. This last one is the Creeper pet, and he is one of my favorites. The Creeper pet, what he does is really, really cool. I'm sure all of you can tell already, but the creeper pet is immune to explosion, which is one really cool thing that he has. If you have TNT and you're a demo man and you just want to destroy a mountain, you can go ahead and do it without even worrying about anything. Just stay in the mountain and you will be fine. But my favorite aspect about the creeper is that he can do this. Boom. So this guy, he is really awesome. You can literally just right click and he explodes. He uses 1 sulfur per every 2 explosions, which is not really that good of a rate. If you have a mob grinder, you won't have to worry about it. But besides that, this creeper is definitely really cool. Alright, so welcome back to the utility portion of this inventory mods, pets mod thing. So, yeah, the jukebox pet is the first inventory pet item that's a utility, and what he does is pretty cool. It's definitely as you would expect for most of these guys. So the jukebox, what he does is if you right click, you will play the record that is in your inventory. Boom. So now we were playing Chirp. To stop the record, you right click again, and to go to the next disc in your inventory, I actually don't have another one. I spent like this entire hour getting this, but no, to go to the next disc, you sneak and right click. Since I only have one, I'm definitely only going to be playing Chirp again, so this lovely melody will be going on for the rest of this utility, I bet. So, oh crap, hold on, let me put it on peaceful. Let me definitely put it on peaceful. Okay, there we go. So, what the jukebox guy does is he eats redstone, which is pretty cool. All of these guys eat their own respective thing, of course. So next up is the brewing stand pet. So what the brewing stand pet does is instantly brews a potion. If you right click on him, he will brew a potion of random. It's not any of your choice. It is one random potion. So as you can see, I clicked him twice, so I got a strength pot and a poison pot. So that is really, definitely really cool. The next one is pretty self-explanatory. He is the bed pet, so let's go to bed. So, as you can see, we instantly woke up. So, we woke up the next day. It wasn't any sleep time at all. No matter where you are, this bed pet basically acts like a sleeping bag. You just throw him down and sleep, and you wake up the next day. No problemo whatsoever. So, the next guy is the furnace pet. So, what the furnace pet does is he smelts first smeltable item in your hotbar. Since I don't have a smeltable item right now, actually, do I have a Yes, I do. I don't even know if this is going to count. But let's see. So the first, yep, it does. So the first meltable item, it uses, hold on, wait, what is it? This is professional. It uses 1 coal per every time you use it, and it smelts the first item in your hotbar. So if you have a stack of iron, it will smelt the entire stack of iron for 1 coal. But if you use it to smelt wood like I just did, then you're basically wasting coal. So the next guy is the crafting table pet. He eats wooden planks. Actually, no, he eats logs, which I just used to smelt. So the crafting table pet definitely is self-explanatory. Most of these utility items are. So here we go. Boom. Insta crafting table. Anytime you click him. I don't know how many times you can click him before it runs out. It looks like you can click them quite a bit, but that's pretty cool. So the third to last one is the enchanting table pet. He uses one book per every book per every 2 uses. So you just click him down and you have an instant portable enchanting table. The anvil pet is next. You click him down and he doesn't do anything. He slowly auto repairs your damaged items in your inventory. So, I don't think it works with utility pets. I bet it does not. But over time, let's say you have a diamond sword that you really love and only has a couple durability. Over time, this anvil guy will heal it, which is pretty freaking sweet. The nether portal pet we will save for last, and here is the double chest. So, the double chest, you put him down, he eats 1 wood every couple times you use him. And it's pretty cool. So, there's a double chest, and there also is just a normal chest. I would definitely prefer the double, but let's move on to the last utility. So the last utility is really cool. I like this idea, just having an instant nether portal wherever you are. Boom. So you right click and he uses 1 obsidian or 1 nether wart, I believe, and you get instantly TP'd to the nether. So here we are, my friends. We have arrived in the nether. There's no portal, though, is the only problem. So you can definitely... Oh, lag. So you can just use them again and go back straight to where you were. So we are back, and now it is time to move on to the last category. So we have made it to the final section of this mod showcase. So what we have is pretty cool. So we're left with two categories, the special category and the legendary category. Let's start off with the special category. So the Pingit, what he does is he uses sonar to locate ores. So let's use this guy. Boom, I right clicked and I didn't find anything. So I bet this guy only really works if you have like headphones on and you're in a cave and you're really using him. He auto extracts ores. I don't know if that's in this feature. No, it is not. He eats diamond nuggets as food. So these ultra rare, basically ultra rare, they're special little guys, eat really big pricey foods. So this guy, as you can tell, eats diamond nuggets. So that's pretty crazy. He only eats it around twice a day, which is pretty cool. But I mean, I don't really find that big a use for this guy. One thing that he does do when you have sonar is he pings the closer you get to a ore. So let me see if I can find any surface ore. I don't really see any in it. And you guys probably just have to take my word for it. This video has been going on for a long time, so let's move on to the next one. The next special pet is called the Mickerson. He gives you resistance, which is pretty cool. I think I have, yeah, I have lifesteal on because of that wither, but he gives you resistance 3, so you basically are just a tank. You can run around, and especially if you have an iron golem, you are a Hulk Hogan for real. He eats diamond nuggets, and he eats them twice a day, of course, and he is pretty cool. He is the secret to life, apparently. I have no idea what that does, but that is really cool. So the secret to life, I have no idea what that does. Apparently, we'll have to find out. But the next guy is the Quantum Crystal Monster Pet. So that actually sounds pretty scary if you ask me. So the Quantum Crystal Monster Pet, if I right click him down, he eats lapis nuggets, by the way. If I right click him down, it will summon minions. And since we're in peaceful mode, he does not summon any minions, so let's summon minions again. There we go. Oh my Lanta. These guys look pretty cheeky. It looks like small enderman and a small blaze. I wonder if they attack anybody. Maybe? Let's try to find a sheep. I wonder if these guys only attack hostile mobs. They probably do. So let's go over the sheep and see if they will attack whoever we attack. It may work just like a wolf. Oh, they work just like a wolf, and that sheep just got destroyed. That's actually pretty cool. Boom, and that sheep is down. Holy cow. That is really awesome. Okay, so the second to last of the, not uncommon, but the special pets is the Wither. So what he does, you're immune to the Wither effect, and you get lifesteal 25%. So that means you get regeneration, but it also means that if you hit a mob, it will also take some of its life and give it to you. So that is really cool. But now we are on to the last of the special little guys. So what this guy does, oh, and those minions just disappeared. The Purplicious Cow, he eats diamond nuggets. He gives you health regen, and he fills your empty buckets with lava. So like the cow in the beginning, if I were to run around with an empty bucket, over time it would be filled with lava. So that is really cool. These guys are really expensive, so I do not recommend using them if it is like a really new survival series that you guys want to use these guys on. But speaking of expensive, let's move on to these guys. So these last few guys are really crazy expensive. I'm gonna save this black hole guy for last, but we have the pufferfish. So what the pufferfish does is he gives you thorns. So if anything decides they want to hit you, it works just like a thorns armor on your armor. If they hit you, they will also get hit at the same time. They will get poisoned also. So this is really good in PvP. Its favorite food is glowstone dust, so that is pretty inexpensive. It can only be found in sea caves, and its recipe only enabled in the config. So this guy uses a nether star for. All of these legendaries you use a nether star for, so I'm not going to bother putting up the crafting recipe. But it's just because these guys are basically overpowered. So the next on the overpowered list is the slime pet. So what the slime pet does is he eats golden apples. The slime pet eats golden apples every day. He saves you from certain death. So let me build up real quick. So we've made it up in the air with 32 blocks to spare, and let's see if this pufferfish works. Oh boys, and we didn't die at all. We actually didn't even take a single bit of damage, but that's because we have this gas pet in there, or the cloud pet. So don't worry about that. The pufferfish would have saved us. I hope so. Anyways, let's test it out in lava. I really hope I don't lose all these guys. Please, cloud pet. Oh, he saved me. Oh my gosh. Every time I'm getting low on hearts, he just instant regens. That's really cool. He eats every 4 times he regens you. So the slime pet really is cool. That is awesome. He can only be found on treetops, and his crafting table recipe is only in the config. So the second to last, guys, my friend, you've already seen used before. It is the cloud pet. So the cloud pet, lightning strikes and fast flight. So if I were in game mode, which I guess I'm actually not in now, if you have the cloud pet, you can just fly around. That is really, really cool. So let's fly around while I explain this. And this is a perfect time to mention that this is a cloud dungeon. So inside this cloud dungeon, which is a special thing added onto this mod, you can find dungeons every certain place. This cloud dungeon gives you really cool things. So you have a chance of finding a cloud pet in a cloud dungeon. So the cloud pet gives you flying, fast flight, and one more cool thing, he also gives you the ability to do this. Boom. That is awesome. You're basically just like Thor. And before I end up killing myself, let's move on to the last guy. So the last guy really quick. Oh gosh, slime pet, save me. Save me. Okay, so the last guy, he's the black hole pet. What he does is he slows down time. So I just used him, and that is freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. Every time you use him, every 3 times you use him, he gets oh shoot, so the slime saved me. Every time you use him, every 3 times you use him, he eats 1 obsidian nugget. You can find him in an underground dungeon, and this is definitely probably my favorite on the list. He slows down time. I mean, what can be cooler than that? Oh gosh, I just got destroyed in the face. Okay, so if you guys did enjoy this mod showcase, make sure you leave a like if you want to see more of this mod showcase Monday. It is really cool, and I did enjoy making this mod showcase. If you guys want to see anything showcased on this channel, comment down below. I'll probably more than likely see it. And slow down time. So I hope you all have a wonderful, beautiful, safe, amazing, and glorious day. Thank you all for the support lately. Goodbye, everybody.